welcome back to my channel. Sorry if this is a little crooked, but you are set up on my headrest because I have nowhere else to put you. But anyways, for those of you that are new here, my name is Danielle and I make storytime videos. So today I thought I would continue my little life series, and we're actually going to backtrack. I did a video that I just posted on Saturday about an incident that happened when I was in 7th grade, and then the one before that I was in 5th grade, but totally forgot about 6th grade. I don't know what I was thinking. So let's get started. So off topic, but I bought a new conditioner and it makes my hair look so dull. It literally feels like I put freaking baby oil in it. It's just like so thick and gross. So if you guys have any conditioner recommendations, let me know. But anyways, in 6th grade, I ended up moving back to my original school district and started at a new middle school in 6th grade, and I was excited. I was able to go back with all of the people that I grew up with, and my cousin was there, which I was happy for, and just all of my friends that I had from elementary school were at the school particularly. And in 6th grade, I was like a fugly little kid. I know I didn't talk about boys in any of these series yet, and that's because I wanted to keep it something separate. And yeah, boys liked me for some reason, and I don't understand why. It started back in elementary school. I remember this little boy liking me, and his name was Steven. That's his real name. I'm not gonna conceal it because it was such a long time ago. And I remember his other friend, which was also named Steven, had given me a pencil as a gift. And back then I was scared of boys, so I literally broke the pencil in his face in half, and I was just like, I don't want your pencil. I know, such a little brat thing to do, but I honestly was scared of boys around this age. I used to have crushes like when I was a little kid, but 4th and 5th grade, I was scared of boys, like, get away from me. And when I had moved, I know I'm like going all over the place, so keep up, okay? So when I had moved to Hacienda Heights and I went to that new elementary school, like I said, that school went up to 5th grade, and I was a 4th grader, and these little 5th grade boys liked me. And I remember one of them spreading a rumor that he was actually my boyfriend, and all like the 5th graders getting all excited about it, and every time I would pass by, they would just give me so much attention, and I really didn't like it. And I remember one time he wrote me a letter, and I'll use his name too. I think his name was Samuel or something. And he wrote a letter to me, and he had somebody bring it over to me, and I literally threw it in the sand and I buried it because I wanted nothing to do with that boy. And I never read the letter, so I don't know what exactly he would have said, but I threw it in the sand. Again, I didn't like boys in 5th grade. And I think that changed when I moved back to the original school, or back to the original school district, and 6th grade came, because then I started having crush on boys. But like I said, there was like a good 2 years that I was like, ew, don't talk to me. So 6th grade started like any normal school year, and our class had this little acting program. Not every class had it. It was something that our teacher actually paid for out of pocket for basically like these 2 people. They were a married couple. They would come, I think, every Friday and like teach us different acting techniques, and we would just play and like do different random things. One particular day we had to pretend that we were animals, and they told us exactly what to pretend to be. They're like, oh, like I think the class voted, or whatever the case was. There was this little boy in my class. Well, he wasn't little. He was like the tallest boy in our grade, which was funny because then he never grew after that, so I ended up being the shortest boy. But anyways, there was this little boy in my class, and they told him that he would be a mouse, and then they told me to be the cat. And so I literally had to, we were crawling around the floor, and I was like chasing him, and like they were like just throwing different scenes at us of what we needed to be doing. Prior to this, I had never talked to this boy. I had never anything. He was just a boy in my class. I had never even paid him any attention. But after that little, scenario, I guess he started having a crush on me. And honestly, I had no interest in him or anything like that. I didn't even have a crush yet. on anybody at the school yet, okay? 6th grade. No crushes, no nothing. It was starting to be around Christmas. It was starting to be around, that doesn't even make sense. It was around Christmas time, and we were having a little Christmas party. You know those days where the best days ever, right before winter break, and every class you're having a party and whatever. Our teacher let us play music. Our teacher was really cool. She was like the youngest teacher there, and she was just like super chill. She let us have music on, and everybody's dancing in the classroom. It's like our own personal little dance, okay? This boy, I don't know what I named him, to be honest. I don't even know if I named him in that video about all the drama, like from 6th grade and 7th grade and whatever. This was the boy that I almost fought that girl over in 6th grade. And I don't know if I named him or not. Honestly, I don't even have the patience to go back to go check, but we'll just call him, I can't even think of a name. We'll just call him Mousy, okay? Because he was pretending to be a mouse. So I didn't even have a crush on Mousy. I never paid attention to him, never anything. But on this particular day that we're having this party, Mousy wants to dance with me, and it's like a slow song. So everybody's like, come on, Danielle, like go dance with him, go dance with him. So they made me slow dance with Mousy. And we just danced the one song, and then I sat back at my desk with my snacks, typical me. He's telling one of my friends that he has a crush on me. And so she comes to me and she's like, hey, like Mousy likes you, do you like him? And I had never even had a conversation with him. The only time like we had any interaction was when I was chasing him around the class when he was being a mouse and I was a cat. I didn't know if I had a crush on him because I had never even talked to him. So she's like, oh, he likes you. He wants you to be his girlfriend. And I was so like such a dumb little kid. Like I wouldn't be able to make decisions for myself apparently. And so I was like, oh, okay, like I'll be his girlfriend. Like so stupid. They made us hug like after a little dance, like, and he established that he wanted me to be his girlfriend. The school day was already practically over, and then the bell rings, and then we go outside, and he's like, okay, so you're my girlfriend. And I'm like, okay. And like he hugs me bye, and then I remember like getting kind of excited and giddy after that. I remember going to my friend's house after school, and I was like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And honestly, I don't even think we exchanged phone numbers, and it was winter break. But I did have we basically had a mutual friend together. But anyways, that's how that little relationship with the Mousy started. In 6th grade, like we were together for a long time. I think we were together like a total of 6 months. Yeah, we were like together for a long time. And in 6th grade, like that's a really long time. Like 6 months, that's longer than some of your relationships, okay? Some grown people relationships that I know. But anyways, me and Mousy, we would just like talk on the phone and hold hands. Mousy's grandma was super strict, so sometimes like I would have to call and like have like other people ask for him because his grandma was super strict and didn't let girls talk to him. Sometimes I would have to call him three-way with our mutual friend to like ask for him because like he was like his family was super strict and didn't let him talk on the phone. Well, anyways, when we were together for about 3 months at this point, everybody was asking us, so have you kissed? Have you kissed? And we hadn't kissed yet. I was like such a little pansy about it. I was 11 years old, like super young, too young to be having a boyfriend, okay? I look at my siblings at my age that I was, and I would freaking kill them if they're over here kissing boys. Sometimes I try to think like I was very mature for my age, but no, I wasn't. I just was being young and dumb, but whatever, that's my excuse. We had been together for 3 months at this point, and everybody was asking us if we've ever kissed, and even the 8th graders were interested if we've kissed, and they wanted us to kiss and be each other's first kiss and all this stuff. And I was too freaking scared. Like I was so scared. We ended up planning it out because we were peer pressured by our friends, like after school on this particular day, we were gonna stay late and we were gonna kiss because there was a late bus. For people who had like extracurricular activities, like it would come like an hour and a half later than like school lets out. And so I had planned I'm gonna take the late bus home that day. Literally, me and him are walking around the school, and I have one friend with me, and he has one of his friends with him. And they're like, come on, just do it, just do it. And the friend that I had with me, I had known her from 4th grade. I don't know if I mentioned her in the other story or not. She was this pretty girl. Her name was Jennifer. She was the most pretty, genuine person that I had ever met. She was a little bit more mature than I was. She had already kissed a boy, so she's telling me like what to do and how to do it. And I was so scared. And then he had his friends that were like in 8th grade with him, trying to convince him. They're like, just put your head like this and just put your lips out and all this stuff, like trying to tell us what to do. And we were so scared. We had literally got to the point where we were like this close. And I was like, I moved my head and I was like, nope, I can't do it. Like, I was so scared. I think that day was a complete fail. I don't even know if we kissed or not. I want to say we didn't, and then we tried again the next day. I can't quite remember the timeline. But, so just say it was the next day and we, you know, after school, the same thing. We're scared shitless. We don't want to kiss. We don't want to be, so basically our school is attached to like a park. We ended up going up to the park area. And this time, I think there's like 8th graders with us for some reason. I think they knew that we were going to kiss, and for some reason, everybody freaking wanted to watch us kiss. Like, what the hell? Did people used to do that when you were younger? I don't know. Let me know. So anyways, the 8th graders come and they're like, just kiss, and we were still scared shitless. Like, we were young, we don't know what we're doing. Like, what the hell? Why did we want to kiss? Or why did people want us to kiss? And we're only 11 years old, okay? And oh, he was 12. He was an older boy, okay? Anyways, so I was just really scared. So literally some 8th grader, I don't even know who she was, and then another 8th grader of his friends came over, and they literally pushed our heads together. We were like trying to fight it because we were so scared. And then we just start like making out so sloppily and like disgusting. Like, what the hell are you doing? And yeah, that was my first kiss experience. So, I mean, I can say it, yes, I was young, but he was my boyfriend, okay? And I thought I was in love in 6th grade. I was with him for 3 months, and yeah, we were each other's first kiss. And obviously we were too young. If we were that scared to do it, we were way too young to be doing it. I don't recommend, if you're a child, to be kissing little boys. If you're my siblings, you better not be kissing little boys. I'll kick your ass. That is the story about how I had my first kiss. And yeah. Let me know your guys's, Jesus. Let me know y'all's, I can't even talk, okay? Let me know your stories of your first kiss. How old were you? Were you a freaking child like I was, crazy little kid, or were you older? That's my story. If you enjoy story times, or if you just like watching my videos, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!